Hey everybody, Monotui here. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a Pokemon Showdown OU Live with a pretty interesting team that I built around Tauros. If you guys don't know, the Pokemon Showdown ladder for all the tiers has been reset. I think they have a new ladder system implemented. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I just got back from vacation from Baltimore. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just going to jump into the team real quick. So, right here we got star of the show, Tauros. Rock Climb, Earthquake, Rock Climb for stat, plus Sheer Force, rocking the Life Orb, pretty good combination. Then Earthquake, this one-shots Heatran, and, Ground is a good coverage move to have. And then you'll see I have Fire Blast and Ice Beam. Now, Tauros has absolutely terrible special defense, or special attack rather. Base 40 goes up to 117, it's really not that great. However, with Sheer Force and a Life Orb, Fire Blast and Ice Beam can actually do decent damage to things. To a max HP Garchomp, Ice Beam does about 70%, and a Fire Blast to it KOs Ferrothorn. It can one-hit KO if it's primarily physically defensive. So, Tauros is NU, and it is NU for a reason, but I think it actually has some decent potential in OU, primarily because people don't expect it to do what it does. Like against Rocky Helmet Lead Garchomp, I can hit that with an Ice Beam and go for a Rock Climb and hit something else really hard. It's a really cool Pokemon, and I'm gonna enjoy using it. Now, as you'll notice with this set, I can't really touch Gengar. They're immune to both my physical moves, and Fire Blast and Ice Beam do nothing to it. So I needed something to get rid of Gengar, and I decided to go with Weavile. Pretty standard Weavile set for suit trapping. It's not a huge issue for my team because I do have Hippowdon, which can take it on decently well, but Weavile also one of the best OU Pokemon at the moment. It just rips the tier apart. There aren't that many switch-ins to knock off plus Icicle Crash. Next up on my team, I'm a little bit weak to fighting types, so I decided to go with Mega Venusaur, Standard Spread, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, EP Fire Synthesis, physically defensive. This helps me take on things like Scizor, things like Ferrothorn, things like that, Breloom as well. It's just really fat, and although I haven't really had much success using it in the past, it's done pretty well on this team, so that's pretty good. Granted, again, I'm on the very bottom of the ladder now. Next up, we'll have kind of pseudo sand right here. Leftovers, Hippowdon with Life Orb Excadrill. I know Sandrock or Smoothrock or whatever is usually better with Excadrill, but I don't really want sand to be the main win condition of this team. And I really don't want it lasting all that long because I am running Synthesis on my Mega Venusaur, so obviously the sand kind of cuts down on Venusaur's effectiveness, but these two do work very well together. Sand offense, it usually works. Then next up, I got my Specs, Keldeo, Hydro Pump, Scald, Secret Sword, and HP Electric, just because my team is a bit weak to Gyarados. So what I can actually do is go for an HP Electric on the Gyarados, because they're probably not going to Mega Evolve, because, Secret Sword possibility. So I just click HP Electric, and they go down. I'm also pretty weak to regular Manectric, regular Gyarados, because it's bounced for the Venusaur, and, if it gets up to +1, I'm a little bit in trouble. So, yeah, that was the team. That was kind of a long intro, and I'm just going to jump right into the battle, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, looks like we found a battle against Sharpman. That's a pretty interesting name. Let's see. Pretty interesting team. Mega Absol, Infernape, Dragonite. Tauros can actually put in a decent amount of work, can it? I'm pretty sure it one-shots Absol. Can do a lot to you with Rock Climb. I got Ice Beam for you. I just gotta get rid of Slowbro and make sure his Klefki can't paralyze me. Predicting his either Klefki or Ape lead, I'm actually gonna go Hippowdon. As he actually leads Mega Absol, that's fine. Here I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. I could go for my Rocks, but I don't want to risk him staying in, and yeah, like he's doing now, and yep, there's the Protect, okay. So that's fine. I'll be able to get off a little bit of damage, and I think now is when I'm going to go for my Stealth Rocks. I think he's switching out. Yes, he is. He's going to go right out into Dragonite. Interesting switch, because I do have Stone Edge. Well, he's got Leftovers. I think I'm going to go for the Stone Edge. Just weaken this a bit. It's not going to kill because of the multi-scale and all that, but yeah, as long as I connect here, that's going to be good for me. As I do connect, that's actually a crit. That did nothing. And let's see, here I can go for another Stone Edge. Hopefully he doesn't have Roost. If he does, it's going to be a bit of an issue. If he locks himself in Outrage, that's also fine, because I can just... Well, for one, I can take it because I'm the Hippowdon. He actually has Aqua Tail. That's interesting. Luckily, I do connect my second Stone Edge, as he does not go down. And here, I'm going to go for... Actually, an Earthquake, in case he has Roost. No, he has Aqua Tail. He's going to knock me out. That's fine. Here, I can... What am I going to do here? Of course, the sand runs out here. Here I go Weavile and I click Ice Shard. He can get off a lot of damage to me with E-Speed if he chooses to, but no, he's actually going to switch out into Rotom Heat. That's fine. The way he takes that Ice Shard, he doesn't take it very well. Do we see leftovers? No, so I'm thinking this is Scarfed. What do I need Keldeo for? You're Mega Evolved. I would be good for you. I can knock you out at this point, knock you out. Keldeo is going to be pretty important, but he's got to go for the Overheat, I think. Is that he actually goes for the Bull Switch. That sucks for me. That was a misplay, because now I die to E-Speed from Dragonite, and I die to Sucker Punch from Absol, die to Mach Punch from this thing. I am just going to go for the Scald, as he outspeeds, goes for the Close Combat. As I think this thing is most likely Choice Scarfed. I'm actually going to go out into my Venusaur, and I'm going to click HP Fire, predicting his Klefki. Venusaur is also a very big threat to his team. It actually goes Rotom Heat, that's fine with me. Now he can't trick me. I get another crit on him. He can't trick me. I'm actually going to go for Synthesis on what I predict to be an Overheat. Because he can't switch this thing out. Yep, there's the Overheat, and it does about half, and I'm going to be able to Synthesis that right back up. And now I can just click Giga Drain. And he's going to go for another one. It's not going to do nearly as much. And we should knock it out with the Giga Drain. We do. And Venusaur is left at a pretty good amount of HP. He really does not have much for this. Flare Blitz from Infernape will not knock me out if he chooses to go with that route, and I can probably Synthesis up on that. I'm pretty sure that's Scarf Infernape, because he was very confident going into that versus my Keldeo. Let's see. He's actually going to go Absol. He could, I guess, hit me with the Psycho Cut, but I'm just going to hit him with a Sludge Bomb. He does have Psycho Cut. It doesn't really do that much, thankfully. As I am going to be able to do a lot with that. And now, I think I'm going to click Synthesis. He goes for another one, does not crit me, thankfully. And here I'm just going to go for another Synthesis. Yeah, I need this thing healthy. That's good, and then I'm actually going to go out into Weavile. And then click Ice Shard, because he's got to go for another Psycho Cut, I think. Yep, there it is. And I'm actually going to click Pursuit. Yeah, I'm going to click Pursuit, in case he tries to switch it out. Okay, well, there's that. I mean, I'm pretty sure Pursuit will still kill. I think it will. Let's go for it. Or no, let's just go for the knockoff. If Klefki comes in, I do want to knock off that thing's item. Yep, alright, he stays in anyway, and his Mega Absol decides to go down. Well, you know, not decides to, I fucking murdered it, but, you know. Now he's pretty free to bring in Klefki or Infernape. If he goes Klefki, I can go Excadrill. If he goes this thing... Do I sack Tauros? I think I sack Tauros here, actually. Because if he goes for... I don't think Venusaur can take 2 Flare Blitzes. And... Ooh, I live. Alright, You know what, I might be able to live 2 Flare Blitzes. I don't really need to risk it, though. I'm just gonna sack my Tauros. Here, I think I'm just gonna go for a Giga Drain. As he Flare Blitzes me, that does decent damage, but nothing can really knock me out. Potentially hit Slowbro, but not really, because I'll outspeed and be able to get a Giga Drain off. As he actually goes this thing, that's fine. I'm actually going to go out into my Excadrill, because he can't paralyze me, which is what he's going to try to do, and I'm just going to click Earthquake. He goes for the Reflect. It's a little annoying, but that's not terrible. I'm actually going to go for Rapid Spin, because I want to wear down his turns. His turns are of Reflect. Yeah, that's going to be good. I'm going going to click Rapid Spin one more time. He can't switch this thing back in because of the rocks at this point, and if he keeps setting up spikes, then I just get rid of him. If he goes Dragonite, it dies. If he goes Slowbro, that's fine. He's going to go for the Flash Cannon, actually. That's totally fine with me. Here I go for the Rapid Spin one more time, as I do knock him out, so that's good for me. If he goes Dragonite, I'm going to stay in, click Iron Head. If he goes out into Slowbro, let's see, what do I do here? I can live with Side Shock. I'm going to go right out into Venusaur. If he clicks Psychic, then okay, good play. No, he's going to go right for the Calm Mind. Okay, so here I just keep clicking Giga Drain. He's actually leftovers and not the other thing, so that means my Weavile can actually take it on pretty well. He's going to go for the Psyshock, that's fine. I only need to keep clicking Giga Drain. If I crit him, he will die. If he kills me, I go Weavile, click Knockoff. He does kill me, that's great, crit, whatever. Now I just go into my Weavile and click Knockoff plus Ice Shard, and that'll be able to kill the rest of his team. So right here, if he decides to switch out to get Regenerator, it's not going to matter because the Reflect does end after this turn. Alright, and as you can see, going for Rapid Spin earlier was actually very beneficial for me because the Reflect is going to end just as I need to knock out his Slowbro. And at this range of HP, I'm not entirely sure Knockoff would have killed, but now it definitely will. So that was a really good game. Sharpman. Very interesting team, actually. I haven't seen Infernape and OU in a very long time, since it got dropped to EU, but I think it's really cool. And as you can see here, I'm 11-29 now, so I'm just going to say GG. That was a lot of fun, and we're going to get another battle, so I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and it looks like I found a Shroomraver fanboy, so that's pretty cool. Shout out to him. Let's see. In reality, his team's actually pretty threatening. Again, Gengar is pretty scary. Polion I can kind of deal with. Salamence I can kind of deal with. Zapdos can be annoying. Again, as long as if I can get the sand up, Excadrill can do a lot of work. Can also do a lot of work without the sand because I'll probably outspeed the Zapdos. Let's see. I'm not sure what he's going to lead with, but I think Tauros is going to be my best lead as he leads Parasect. And I'm just going to go right for a Fire Blast here. It'll knock out the Parasect, and that's really all it hits. If he goes Empoleon, I'm going to click Earthquake right after. If he goes Gengar, it'll do a decent chunk of damage. Zapdos, I'd probably have to think about. He actually goes for the Protect. That's interesting. Alright, let's see. Should I click Rock Climb? I think I'm going to click Fire Blast again. I could have predicted that, but it is what it is. I actually do have the Ice Beam to knock this out afterwards. That was a crit. This is, I think, this is an Assault Vest Salamence. Like, I know I'm a Tauros, but Sheer Force Fire Blast with a crit only did 16. I'm going to go for the Ice Beam, and it lives, so I think this is actually, no, it's not Assault Vest. It's just very fat. Let's see. My play now is going to be Hippowdon. I'll wear him down with the sand, and I can potentially get up rocks. He has Rest. Okay, Resto Chesto. Alright, that's a little scary, but I'm gonna hit this thing with the Stone Edge. Should be a 2-hit KO as he's unable to 2-hit KO me. Yep, that's good damage. Right here I'm actually gonna set up my Stealth Rocks, because I don't think he's gonna stay in. He's probably gonna go into Melodic. If he does stay in to get damage on my Hippowdon, that's fine, but no, he's gonna go Empoleon actually. That's perfectly fine with me. I am going to go right out into my Keldeo. As he actually sets up an SD, that's a little scary, but there's no way he's staying in, so I'm actually... I think HP Electric is a good middle play. As he does stay in, that's odd. Earthquake, alright, I take it. And if he is running Aqua Jet, I can take that as well, so I'm just going to click HP Electric again. He does have the Aqua Jet, and he's going to go down. That's a pretty interesting Empoleon set. I thought about using it, but I realized it wasn't good, so I didn't. Here I think I have to sack something. I don't really need Hippowdon for too much. Salamence dies for Ice Shard. You have Icicle Crash Core. Alright, I need to weaken the Melodic and I can win with Weavile, so I'm just gonna go Hippo. Get off. Oh, he's Giga Drain. Good. Interesting. Alright. He is Black Sludge, actually, so... Alright, he's just gonna hit me with a Sludge Bomb, does not knock me out, and I'm able to get Stone Edge off. That's pretty good because now he will die to Pursuit guaranteed. Let's see, and he's gonna knock me out with the Giga Drain, okay. And even though I could go for Pursuit and knock this thing out, I'm actually gonna click Knock Off. Well, no, because if anything he would sack off his Salamence, so I'm just gonna click Pursuit. I was thinking I could go for Knock Off for the Melodic potential switch in, but I don't think he'd make that play. I think if anything he would go Salamence. So here his only real play is Melodic, to which, yeah, there's a Melodic. I'm going to switch out, I apologize, I just got a text message. I'm going to go out into Venusaur now. If he goes for the Ice Beam, predicting that, that's fine, I can take it. As he goes for the Toxic actually, so that's perfect. Let's see, what range are you at? I'm pretty sure a Giga Drain will kill you. Could go Zapdos. I think I'm actually going to go for a Sludge Bomb. As he actually stays in and goes for the Ice Beam, that's fine. Let's see, that doesn't do very much. No poison, also fine. I'm going to click Giga Drain now. And as he goes for another Ice Beam, wearing me down a bit, but I'm able to do a lot of damage with that. And here I can just click Sludge Bomb. No, I'll click Giga Drain again. If he goes for Ice Beam, this Melodic goes down. If he recovers, I will be getting HP back as well. There we go, up to 98%. And here I'm going to click Sludge Bomb. Poison on this would be very useful, even if he is multi-scale. And there's the Zapdos switch in as I do go for the Sludge Bomb, so that's going to be very good. It's actually crit him. Unfortunate for him, but I'm going to click Sludge Bomb here. He goes for the Heat Wave. I'm not going to die to that. He's actually a Life Orb Zapdos, so that's pretty interesting. And he's going to go down, so that's perfect. He now goes into Salamence. I think my play here is Keldeo? No, my play here is Tauros. Because Tauros is the least useful to my team. I believe Melodic will die to the combination of Rock Climb plus Rocks. And he's just going to stay in with the Salamence, so that's fine. Does he have Sleep Talk? He does not. Here I can just click Rock Climb. It's my best play. I think, yeah, because there's a Melodic, and let's see if this can kill. It does kill. I like Tauros a lot, man. Now he loses, because as long as I don't miss a Fire Blast, they're the same accuracy, so I'm just going to go for Fire Blast, and I don't, I connect, and Parasect goes down, and we're going to have a little bit of a Tauros sweep. That's pretty cool. Salamence is back, and I'm just going to click Ice Beam. I really like Tauros in OU, actually. This is a lot of fun. He does not care. Again, I don't know how competent my opponents are because we're all lower ladder, but he didn't seem terrible. He had a bunch of weird sets, but looked like he was having fun. So let's see how long we've been going. 18 minutes? I'll get one more for you guys, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. My opponent has a very scary team. Very offensive. Garchomp is going to be annoying. He doesn't have much for my Weavile. However, I knock out Alakazam, I knock out Starmie, I knock out Garchomp. I knock out Mega Diancie with a little bit of damage. So I'm actually going to lead with... what can I spin against? I can spin against a couple things, a lot of things if I have Rocks up. So I'm actually going to lead with my Weavile. I'm meant to lead with Tauros, but it works out anyway. So this is Rocks Garchomp. Every Garchomp ever is Rocks currently. And I'm just going to click Icicle Crash. He doesn't really have a switch in, and that's fucking stashed. The one stashed Garchomp in all of the land. And he knocks me out with Outrage. That's unfortunate, but at least now I can... Do I want to set up Rocks, or do I want to just kill this? I think I want to kill this. I need my Hippowdon healthy for the Talonflame. So here I'm just going to click Ice Beam. I don't care about revealing it because Ice Beam was the only thing this hit. I knew I should have led Tauros. What is good is that he's not going to be able to get up Rocks this whole game. So, I don't have to worry about that. Excadrill is also a pretty big win condition, actually. Excadrill just wins. Earthquake kills you. I believe Adamant Life Orb Earthquake kills Starmie as well. Kills you, and it kills you. So if I can get the Sand up, I believe I just keep clicking Earthquake plus Rock Slide. and that's it. See, switching here, it was a pretty tough decision, I think. He doesn't know I have Earthquake. He's probably wondering what Tauros does. If he goes Talonflame, he goes Alakazam. I think I'm just going to click Rock Climb. I do not take a Psychic because I'm naive, right? Now I'm going to get my Rocks up. Knock off Alakazam. That's interesting. Here I'm just going to click EQ. If he wants to go for a Psychic, that's fine. He does go for a Psychic, as I crit him with the Earthquake and knock him out. That probably mattered, because I'm not offensively invested, though Alakazam is pretty weak. Here he can go Starmie and knock me out, which I'm not going to let him do. I'm probably going to sack Keldeo, because after this Mega Evolves, it outspeeds, this can one-shot me. Magnezone, if it's Scarfed, outspeeds me. So I'm actually going to sack my Keldeo. As he goes for the Ice Beam, actually. He reveals Speed Life Orb, that's fine. I could pull a double into my Excadrill, but again, I don't see the point. I'm just going to click HP Electric, as he might overpredict. As he does not, he just goes for a Thunderbolt. I definitely could have gone Excadrill, but that's fine. I can go Driller now, and now I can just click EQ if he decides to go Talonflame. Okay, good play. But I can just double out, back out into my Hippowdon. If he sets up an SD, I don't really care. I think he's going to let his Starmie go down. Okay. So Sand is going to subside. Here his best play is probably Talonflame, which, again, fine for me, because I go Hippo, and I click Rock Slide. If he wants to predict that and switch out, then Talonflame dies to Rocks, and I just click Earthquake a couple times and it's over. He decides to go for the Will-O-Wisp. A little bit annoying, as he reveals to be that type of Talonflame. Here, I'm actually going to immediately double out into Drill, because if he goes for a Brave Bird, then that's fine. Let's see what he does. He actually goes for an SD. I think that's okay as well. I could have killed this thing with a Stone Edge, but I want my Excadrill in here anyway. Now I'm just going to click Rock Slide. Brave Bird cannot knock me out. He's a Leftovers variant and not a Sharp Beak variant. So I should be able to take this. Plus Life Orb Recoil. And at this point, even if, let's see, yes, I do take that, that's good. As long as I don't miss my Rock Slide, which I do not, I can now click Earthquake to win the game. His Diancie may have Protect, and that might be able to stall out my Sand, but also at this point, Venusaur cleans up the game as well. Unless Magnezone is modest specs, it will not be able to 2 KO me with Flash Cannon. He's saying GG in the chat. Yep, he's gonna forfeit. Okay, so he knows he wins, or he knows I win. That was another fun match. This guy was decently rated here, 1210. I'm actually gonna check the ladder because I haven't checked it since it updated. OU, people are already up to 1600. Okay, well, so we got a ways to go, but that's okay. That was another fun match. Tauros didn't really get to do anything, but that's fine. Let's see, 24 minutes. I'll get one more battle for you guys. I'll be right back with one more. And we are back. My opponent is... interesting team. Crobat plus Excelgor is actually kind of annoying, because Crobat outspeeds my Weavile. Okay, so here I'm actually going to lead with my Hippowdon. If he decides to lead Excelgor, which he does not, he leads Crobat. I'm gonna go for my Rocks here. He could taunt me, but if he does, I click Stone Edge right after. Now he's just gonna U-turn, so I'm gonna be able to get Rocks up. And Crobat is a free switch into my Excadrill, so that's gonna be good for me. He's gonna go into Rotom. He's probably gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp here, but I can't really stop it, so I'm just gonna go out into my Venusaur, as he actually goes for the Wolf Switch, making a good prediction on his part. Not really a great prediction, because, you know, I have no business staying in. But here he has the option to go into Crobat, which he does. Here I'm going to go right out into my drill. And let's see what he does. He's going to U-turn out again. Alright, so he's not going to defog, so that's one good thing for me. He's probably going to go out into Chomp. Actually goes out into Rotom. Once again, I'm going to go out into my Venusaur. I don't care if he predicts that. But he does go for the Will-O-Wisp. Oh, he misses. That's unfortunate for him. Here, he's probably going to go for the Volt Switch into Crobat. But I can't really stop it again, so I'm just going to click HP Sludge Bomb. Nope, never mind. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Because, you know, alright, well, that sucks. But I do have a switch in Keldeo. Nothing really wants to take a Secret Sword besides Crobat, which I don't think will be coming in. So I'm just going to go out into Keldeo. He's going to go for the Lava Plume. Doesn't do all that much. Does not get the burn. That's good for me. He doesn't really have a switch into this, so I am just going to click Secret Sword. If he wants to go Crobat, predicting potential Scald, and he does. That does nothing. I should have clicked Scald. But, not the biggest deal in the world. I'm actually going to go right out into my Weavile. Found on safer. He just decided to go for the U-turn, which is good for me. Here, I'm actually going to click Stone Edge. Alright, I do want a bit of damage on that, did nothing. I don't want to give his Crobat a free switch in, basically. But I think now I'm going to go into Venusaur. As he goes for the double Willow, good prediction on his part. Here, I'm just going to click Sludge Bomb. If he goes Heatran, then okay. Yep, okay. That's fine. Unfortunately, Venusaur is getting worn down, and I'm losing my switch-ins to Lopunny. That's not terrible. Here, I'm gonna go into Tauros. There's a Lava Plume. I take it. I do not get burnt. That's good for me. I think now I'm going to click Earthquake. If he decides to go Garchomp, which he doesn't, he goes Rotom Wash. This is also fine. I can click Rock Climb, do a good amount of damage to this. It is physically defensive, but I'll be able to take it, though I will die to the Hydro Pump here. Now what I can do is just go Weavile and click... can actually click Pursuit, which is what I'm going to do. It'll knock out the Rotom. If he tries to switch out to Heatran, you know, it won't work, because I'm Pursuit trapping him currently. His team matches up pretty well against mine. Crobat's actually really annoying, but that's okay. I think I can break through it. I think I can. He's actually going to go with Excelgor. Probably going to click Bug Buzz, if I had to guess. I'm actually... Venusaur is kind of a liability. I'm actually going to go out to it and sack it. He is going to go for the Bug Buzz. That is going to knock me out after that. And here I am going to go into Hippowdon and click Stone Edge. Actually, no, I'm going to double the Excadrill. No, I'm not, because Excadrill is my win condition. As he actually decides to sack off his Crobat to the Stone Edge, that's fine with me. He no longer has the ability to defog. If he had defog, he's actually going to go out into Lopunny. Interesting play, but I think I'm going to stay in. Fake Out plus High Jump Kick will not knock me out. And I do want this thing a bit weakened to put him in range of Weavile's Ice Shard, so I am just going to click Earthquake here. If he wants to go out to Garchomp, I'm going to go straight out into Keldeo. Yeah, it all depends on what he does here. He might be calcing High Jump Kick, and it does not knock me out. It's going to be good for me. That's a Skype message, I apologize. So he's going to take more sand damage. And here I'm perfectly fine with letting my Hippowdon go down. Now I go into my Excadrill and I click Earthquake. Nothing wants to switch in on it. His best play is probably just to stack Excelgor. If he lets this go down, I win with Keldeo. Plus Weavile, so I don't think he's going to want to do that. Let's see, they're not important. Fine. He is actually going to sack off his Heatran. Okay, that's acceptable play as well. Now, what's good is he's going to go Garchomp. This is also fine. We'll get to see what type of Garchomp it is. I'm going to click Earthquake, and he outspeeds me, kills me, that's fine. Here I go Weavile, and I click Ice Shard. It's by far my best play. It's going to knock out the Garchomp. If Ice Shard can knock out the Lopunny from here, Xilgore. Dead. Okay. So, basically what I have to do here is hope that I kill with Ice Shard. I actually don't think I do, so I think I lose. But I'm going to sack Keldeo to the Fake Out plus return. Yeah. And then let's see if Ice Shard can kill. Kill! No! It lived! Missed that jump kick. Alright, alright, that was a good game. That was my fault. I shouldn't have let my Excadrill go down. GG, man. Alright, so that was a good game. We're gonna end it on that. Sorry to end it with a loss, but you know, these things happen. That was the team. I kind of showcased Tauros a bit, especially that one match where I got that little mini sweep. It's a lot of fun to use, and this team might not be it's kind of weird having Sand plus Mega Venusaur, but I enjoy it a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.